Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. I hope everybody's doing well on this fantastic day. Happy to see ya. How's it going, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to see ya. Happy Tuesday. I can't believe it's Tuesday, dude. It feels like it has been the longest week already. You know? Is that just me? Maybe that's just me. It feels like it's been a long week already. But how's everybody doing today? I'll be up front with you guys. Just like every other stream that GreatScotty does. We're gonna be running on caffeine today. We're gonna need a lot of caffeine today. So listen, guys, I am a runner, right? I like to run. I have discovered that running is not the same as biking. Thank you so much, Eric. You understood the assignment. Thank you for that dehydrate, my friend. Thank you so much, dude. Running, not the same. Not the same as biking. In case you guys didn't know, there's actually a very fine, I've discovered that there's a lot of confusion about the sport. And a lot of people think running and biking are the same because they're both cardio, but they're not. Also, people might be surprised to know that running and biking and swimming, all cardio, not the same sport. My surprise, maybe 1% of my audience out there, I don't know, but just for that clarification, just so you guys know, very different, very different. And my body is built to run, not built to bike. And today I had an appointment, so I had to bike over, because we only have access to one car. And whoo boy, okay, so biking, 12 miles. I'm exhausted. So today is pronounced caffeine, please. That's the way it is. That's the way it's going to be. Also not related, but I have homework to do today. So today's stream is going to be a little bit shorter, not by a lot, but I'm getting started late. I have homework I need to do. It's going to be a shorter stream. I've debated. Thank you for checking in, T-Perm. I appreciate you. Sorry, excuse me. Really sorry about that. Hello, a bit late. I'm a bit late. You are right on time, my friend. We're still in the early morning. Nope, we're still in the early stream. We're doing an early stream tradition here in just a moment. But I'm debating. You know those like productivity streams, guys? You know what I mean? You know those productivity streams where like people are like, do homework with me or do work with me while we listen to like Nintendo music or something. I'm debating doing one today after stream. I'm debating letting the timer run out and then just starting doing a productivity stream, doing my homework and kind of having the game on in the background for Egg Month while I try to get my homework done and possibly try to get a shiny Pokemon. It wouldn't be very engaging with the chat, but I'm debating doing it. I don't know. Is it a good idea? Probably not. It's probably a terrible idea, but I've been thinking about it for several days and I've been thinking, boy, oh boy, wouldn't that be fun to do that? Maybe it would be. I don't know. I don't like homework. It would be nice. It would only be on Twitch. So, you know, Super Way, get over here. What are you doing over there? Don't you know that Twitch is the better streaming experience? Don't you know that YouTube is good? YouTube's fine. Thanks for hanging out on YouTube. I appreciate that. But honestly, I would say that Twitch is the most optimal viewing experience for streaming. Being a consumer on both, I have found that it is more interactive and it is more fun to be engaged on a Twitch stream. But that is neither here nor there. Fine, I'm going. Fine. Plus, you get more emotes if you're subbed or followed. Even you get more emotes. So it's fun. It's a good time. Trust me. Twitch is fun. Join us on twitch.tv/GR3ATSCOTTY. This whole thing has been an ad. Haha. Nailed it. Oh, I'm so good at being a content creator. So good at it. Okay, we do have music. I was just thinking my music was not working. So what do we have going on today? Today, we're going to be working in Pokemon Heart gold. It is egg month. We're going to be hatching TOGEPI eggs. Please send love. Please send help and support because we need to hatch the eggs. We need to hatch the eggs. Yeah. Thank you for stealing that shiny luck, Super Way. I appreciate it. Means a lot. It's yours. I don't need it. I haven't hunted for 90 plus hours. Actually, fun fact about that, I accidentally deleted the timer. So there is that. So I put the timer at 90 hours. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, we'll keep an eye on that. But yeah, a little bit of a shorter stream today. I've yapped for a bit, and you guys know me and know that I am capable of yapping for even more than a bit. So what let's do is this. Let's jump over to Pokemon Sleep, okay? I'm excited about this because I've been waiting for this. Mew, thank you so much for checking in. How are you? It's great to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Let's take a look at Pokemon Sleep. Raise of hands in chat. Who's still playing Pokemon Sleep? Who still plays Pokemon Sleep? Me. I do. I play Pokemon Sleep. I actually really enjoy Pokemon Sleep. I think it's a very good time. Thermometer check-in. We will get there. Thank you for reminding me about that. I figured it was going to be a dozing sleep. I did not sleep well last night. I woke up at 2 in the morning and I could not fall back to sleep. So that makes total sense to me for it to be that. Oh, you know what? Maybe it will be better if we have this plugged in today. Is that going to be better? I don't know. Maybe. Probably not. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Do we have any shinies today? That is a shiny Dratini. No, double shiny Dratini. No way. That's my target. That is actually unbelievable. Oh, and a big Dratini. A regular Dratini, shiny Dratini, bigger Dratini. That is crazy. And then we got a bean. Thank you so much. 9 hours, 42 minutes, and 39 seconds. That is great. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. 9 hours, 90 hours, 42. Let me edit the settings here. And what were we at encounter-wise, by the way? What were we at encounter-wise? 90 hours, 42, and we're just going to say 43, okay? Are people really going to be upset about, that? And were we at 810 encounters? Okay, that's what I was thinking. Thank you so much, Super Weiwei. I appreciate you. You are getting +1 Swedish fish today. Shadow, that was for you. That was for you. Okay, so no shinies. No shinies today. Thank you for that hydrate. I appreciate it. Here's my water. My water is so refreshing. So refreshing. Hey, Roxas, thank you so much for checking in. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, Alejandro. Welcome on in. It's great to see you. Welcome to see you. Hope you're doing well on this fantastic day. That's Dratini and its well-known evolution, Dratini 2. Dude, I have never in my life seen a Dratini 2. That is crazy. Dratini 2. Wow. Double shiny Dratinis plus Dratini 2. Quadruple Dratini all the way across the sky. That's crazy. Why are we getting Ganon's music right now? Ganon's in the background. Don't worry. He's there. He's still there. He's just way in the back. He is way far in the back. So don't worry about it. Okay, so there is our sleep. Let's see if we got a good Dratini. In the history of this game, I have one good Dragonite. Just one. Solamente uno good Dragonite. Modest is not the best, actually. It is ingredient up. This is a corn and fiery herb Dratini. That is not what we are looking for. Not what we're looking for here. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Dratini cubed. What is the quadrupled? What? It's not cubed. It's ovaled. I don't think that's right. Listen, I don't pay the math budget. Rocks, I don't pay the math budget. I have yet to meet a person who is fond of paying the math budget, ladies and gentlemen. Great, we got double that. Now, guys, just so you're aware, if you are playing Pokemon Sleep, I asked this earlier in the stream. There's an event going on right now, this very minute in Pokemon Sleep, okay? And it is this, all right? It is where you can give 50 candies and you double the experience. Double the experience. So we're getting Bell to level 49, which is massive. Because at level 50, Bell gets access to Skill Trigger S, which is really good for Bell. We love that for Bell. Everyone say we love Bell in the chat, okay? Or do the biscuit high five emote if you have access to it. Because I think that people need to see that today. Specifically today. Specifically me. I need to see that today. I did ride my bike today, and I did have my Pokemon Go Plus Plus on while I rode the bike, which enabled me to spin some stops. So that was really good. Okay, that is where we're ending with that. Let's head on over to this. We're going to open up some packs in a moment because we have an ad. I didn't catch it. Okay, we got 2.5 minutes here. My little guy, there he is. This is exactly what we do. Chat, can we get a round of applause in the chat? This is the point of the ad emote. When we get ads, I want to spam that. I want to see that emote taken off because I don't notice when we go into ads, okay? So this is a good thing. This is good. We want to encourage spamming that emote. I actually might make a command to spam it. Possibly. I think I could do that. I think I could do that. Where once we get it going, we get it going. You know? That would be good. That sounds scary. It sounds perfect. Hey, JD. Dude, how are you doing? It's great to see you. Welcome to see you. I'm good. I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking, Alejandro. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well on this fantastic day, my friend. We are just kind of getting started today. We have both 2 eggs ready to hatch right at the beginning of stream, and we have a space-time distortion that's ready to go. So I'm excited. Today's going to be fun. We're going to be focusing primarily on hatching eggs in Pokemon Heart Gold, but we're also going to be working on our Porygon space-time distortion shiny hunt. Hey Terry, how's it going? Welcome to see ya. I hope you're doing well. My name is Scotty. I'm a shiny hunter here on Twitch. You can also find me over on YouTube. I am multi-streaming today. So if you do, if I do respond to somebody and you don't see that in the chat, just know that, yeah, I'm responding to. I have another chat that I'm managing. That's the right word. That word works. It's not the word I was going for. I wanted to say navigating. That also kind of works, but managing sounds more official. I know it's a mess stream. I know it's mess Scotty today. I know. I'm aware that I am mess Scotty today. I know. I'm aware. Hey, Tay. Thanks for checking in. I appreciate you. It's really great to see you. Welcome on in. I am really lagging. Oh, that's because we had a check-in. Right. That makes sense. Double streams all the way across. What does it mean? What does it mean? All the way across the sky. How are you? Dude, I'm doing well. Thank you so much. And we're back. I want to say thank you. Both you and T-Perm. When you guys get ads, I want to see that ad emote. I want to see it flooding the channel. Okay? That's what I want to see. All right? That's what we want to see. I got something. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Over on the YouTube side of things. I can't see it on my screen right now, but thank you so much for the sub. Teddy, I really appreciate that. Welcome on in. Let's open some packs. We got a couple of packs. Let's see if we got any shiny Pokemon today in our packs. This pack is not looking promising. Magmar, Pomo, Team Rocket Grunt. That's all, folks. Shiny now. Shiny now. Shiny right now. We got 2 more packs to open up today. While we're opening up these packs, I do want to talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow is a day. It is known as Wednesday, and I will be working tomorrow, so I will be late to stream again. I do stream every single weekday. Odds are, I don't know what time we're going to be starting. So I would recommend joining the Discord if you are interested in getting notifications on when and where we go live, or updates on when and where we go live. Join that Discord, ladies and gentlemen, because we'll notify ya. Yes, we will. No shinies today. Today is a day. It is Wednesday. Oh, tomorrow is a day. It is Wednesday. Scotty 2025. This is true. That is the slogan on which I am running for post. Yeah, I'm going to be over the Department of Mail. I'm going over, I'm running for postman 2025. And tomorrow is a day, it is Wednesday, is my slogan. Will you vote for me? I wouldn't. I would not vote for me. That is not a good slogan. That is a terrible, terrible slogan. Okay, let me just get these points really quick here. For our missions. I've got your vote. That did not take much. I promise mail will arrive in approximately a few days. All right, I've claimed all the rewards. There we go. Okay, that is it. That is it for that. Last thing before we actually get to the games. I promise we're gonna play games today, chat. I promise we're gonna play some games today. I need to update you guys about the thermometer. Thank you for asking about it. I appreciate it. This is the Nintendo Switch 2 budget. You guys can barely see that. Hold on, maybe if I do this, you can see it a little bit better. This is the Nintendo Switch 2 budget. This is everything that you guys have helped us out with so far, up until today. I do need to make today's adjustment. Today, where's my pen? Here's my pen. I found my pen. It is almost as strong as a sword. We have just creeped into level 7. So it's not a ton of progress from yesterday's stream, but here we are. Here we are. We are just in level 7, and I want to say thank you to everybody who's contributed to the Nintendo Switch 2 budget. It really does mean a lot, guys. I know that I can have some dry humor on occasion, but it really does mean a lot. Oh, thank you. I will get that done now. I did forget my daily gift from the store. Thank you, Roxas. I really appreciate that. It really means a lot. You know, it means a lot to me to have everybody be so supportive and to receive the support and the love for the Nintendo Switch 2. Every contribution, every financial donation, anything that's going towards the channel right now is going straight towards that Nintendo Switch 2 budget. And I don't know exactly what time the Nintendo Switch 2 pre-orders are releasing in the United States, but they are releasing soon. So not tomorrow, technically, kind of maybe tomorrow, maybe. I don't know, it depends when midnight hits. So maybe like 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the evening for me on the in Arizona, which is on California time currently. I don't really know. But either way, Switch 2 pre-orders are happening soon. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of the help, all of the love and support, because it truly means to me that you guys are motivated for the future of the channel. We'll be right back. Sounds good. We'll see you in a second, T-Perm. Let's jump over now to this. I want to show you guys. So here we are in Pokemon Legends Arceus. This is going to be a passive hunt today, but we do have a space-time distortion that is beginning here very shortly. So while we're waiting for that space-time distortion to jump in, we've got 2 eggs that are hatching right now. Let's get our hatches taken care of here. Let's see the eggs. Let's see if we can get that shiny to start off the day. And no shiny. No shiny today. That is okay. But we're going to be checking some Porygon here in just a moment, which is very, very exciting. And we'll get there. I want to say thank you guys so much for hanging out today. Also, thank you for being here. Today, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I promised you guys that I would be forthcoming, that I would be honest and open with you guys. And this is not easy for me to do. So I'm not going to do it right now. We're going to jump back over to Pokemon Legends Arceus because we've got the space-time distortion starting up right now. Let's go and find some Porygon. And then remind me, please, to empty my bag because I've got way too many things in my bag right now. That is not a Porygon. That is not a Porygon. Baiting us? I know. Listen, it's not me. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It is not my fault. I promise you that. It is not my fault. We will get there. I promise. For first, we've got to check to see if there's any shiny Porygon right here. That is another Porygon. That is not a shiny, but that is a Porygon. We should have another one down here. I can't access that. I can't access that. I need to empty my pockets. Okay, and then we've got this going here. Okay. But I can use a winning prediction today. Hey, today could be the day for the winning prediction, actually, which is very exciting. We're gonna need to do predictions here over on the Twitch side of things very soon. I'm actually gonna work on that right now while we're waiting for things to just kind of get started here. We're gonna manage predictions and we're gonna do, yeah, this looks perfect. Except we're not going to have, I think that's probably pretty good. We're gonna do 10-minute submission period. So if you're over on the Twitch side of things, get your votes in, guys. Get your votes done. Let's get that taken care of here. And let's see what we've got. Okay, this we're gonna make public now. We've got that public. And there we go. Okay, cool. We got that done. Appreciate you guys. Today could be the day and tomorrow is the day. That is true. Today could be the day. Evolutions could be a thing. We could get that here. That'd be amazing. That would be amazing. Here we are. Here we are. Cheers. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so I promised that I would be upfront with you guys about this. And it's not, this is hard for me to do, so please be patient with me. But today has been a day for no reason whatsoever. It has just been a difficult day. So I really appreciate you guys being here today. It really does mean a lot. I woke up today. I went out for my bike ride. I went to my appointment. I got home from my bike ride and I just was done. I just wanted to be done. I do struggle with depression, and today, for virtually no reason whatsoever, was one of those days where I felt like there was something weighing me down. Just something quite literally sitting on my chest, preventing me from getting going today. I'm fine. Everything is fine. There's virtually no reason for this to happen, but it was happening today. Dano, thank you so much for checking in. I really appreciate that. That is an alpha Floatzel. So I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate you guys visiting my stream, hanging out with me today, because it is one of those days where I just am feeling the feels, and there's no rhyme or reason as to why. But I know that the stream has helped me turn everything around. Usually, you guys are really good at helping brighten my day. Just being here, just hanging out, it means a lot. And again, I'm fine. Everything is fine, but I really needed the community today. Hey, Dano, thank you so much for being here. High Speed, I hope you feel better soon. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate that. I will, and I do. And Petrichor, thank you for checking in. I appreciate that. That means a lot as well. Like I said, everything is going to be fine. Everything is totally fine. But yeah, got called to do some work. Okay, well, enjoy the work. Thank you for being here while you can. No stress at all. There's no pressure holding anybody here. But I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much, dude. Today's going to be a fun stream. I promise you that. It is going to be a fun stream. All things considered, it is going to be a fun stream. We're back in Pokemon Heart Gold. We're going to be hatching these eggs. But yeah. Yeah. When I left, what was the news? It's fine. There's really nothing to worry about. News today is just that, you know, I'm feeling the feels for no reason whatsoever. I nearly canceled live today just because I was just not, I just wasn't, you know, I struggle with depression. It feels good to get that off my chest though, guys. So thank you for listening. Thank you for being there. Thank you for listening. Yeah, today was just one of those days where I woke up and I was really feeling the feels. And when I got home from my appointment, I just wanted to cancel the day. I just wanted to be done, but I'm glad that I'm here. So thank you for being here. It makes my day to have you guys here. Thank you so much. That is all. That really is all. I just wanted to say thank you. And also, if I'm a little lower energy today, that's why. It's just one of those days today where I'm just, you know, I'm feeling the feels, and that is okay. Here for you no matter how you're feeling. I really appreciate that. That really means a lot, dude. And I really do think, you know, today it's gonna turn around. We're gonna be just fine. It's just one of those things where we're just here, you know? And this is something that I struggle with on occasion, but don't we all? You know, I don't want to be one of those quote unquote influencers. I don't like that word. I don't view myself as an influencer. I'm a content creator. I don't want to be one of those influencers though that gives the facade that everything is fine when it is not. I want to be as open as I can with all of you guys because it is important to me as the leader of this community to provide a safe space and an open space, even if it's not always the most fun. You know, there's a power in community, and that is what this community is. It is empowering. So thank you guys for being here. Shoot, I'm not choking up. Nope, no, we're not doing that. Look at that. Look at the mart. Look at these prices for these goods. Wow, these prices are great, you know? That's so great. Have a dehydrate to cheer you up. Thank you so much, Super Way. I appreciate that. Cheers. Cheers to the dehydrate. It is quite good. That is a quite good brew. And thank you for those shiny lures as well. Did you know that was one of my first emotes, Roxas? I think that was the first emote that I commissioned back in like 2017, if not 2016, if not even 2015. I do not know. My streaming journey has been long and honestly quite confusing to follow. It has been the weirdest road of not straightforward ever. It's the furthest thing from straightforward. But yeah, I do need to go over this way. Let's jump back into Pokemon Legends Arceus for just a second here. We're going to run over here. And let's... I'm going to take a little detour here because it beats hatching eggs for a second. It just beats hatching eggs. Let's go over here. Let's go check out the Turtwig really quick. And we do have a Biscuit Trito as well as an ad break. I'm going to wait for that Biscuit Trito. Let's see those ad emotes. There it is. There it is. T-Perm, big shout outs to you, dude. I know that you can't hear this right now, but big shout outs to you. That is the point of that emote. Let's see it. Eric, big shout outs to you. I think you can hear that. I see the little great ball next to your name, so I'm assuming that you can hear that. And let's go over this way and let's see what we've got. I appreciate you guys being there and listening to me and being a space for which I can depend and rely on. You know, we're here for a fun time. We're here for a good time. We might not be here for a long time, especially today. Today's definitely a little bit of a shorter stream. But what we have, I think, is very real, and I really love that. Love the music. Ocarina of Time is fantastic. Dude, I love it when we can get some Ocarina of Time music in the chat. That is always such a good time. That is a really, really good time. I agree. Ocarina of Time music helps brighten my day. Same as the Diddy Kong Racing music, actually. It's always great to hear. I'm not seeing any Teddy Ursas. That was what we were looking for while we were over here on our little detour. We should have the ads be done momentarily. And then we can give Biscuit that Treato. Ooh. Let's see. How do I do that with this? I think I know how to do that. Okay, we're good. We can do that. I know how to do that. We're here. Okay, we can do that. Why do shinies take a long time to appear? Because Arceus made them that way. Okay, let's return to the village here. We're gonna reset. And we are going to hang out here. But I didn't forget. We're gonna do some chores really quick. All right. We're gonna do some chores. We're headed straight to the bin. And we are going to be dropping off a bunch of items that we do not need currently. Let's just drop all. Look at this bag. Dude, this satchel is insane right now. There's no space for that. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Let's drop all of these off. Hello, ZBP or ZBP. Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Can I call you Zed? Is that all right? Was I not supposed to drop those last two off? No, that is fine. Okay, we got that. We are good. Does anyone have a shiny Dratini or a shiny Alolan Raichu for Pokemon Let's Go? Ooh, great question. Zed, I think that the best place for you to look for that would probably be in my Discord. If you run _Discord, you should be able to get the access code for that, to be able to join on in, and possibly take a look to see if there's any chances for trades. Okay, I think that we're back from the ads. Let's do this really quick. We're gonna go to the face cam scene, and we are going to zoom out. There we go. Let me go get Biscuit really quick. And thank you so much for giving him a treat. I really, really, really appreciate it. And I know that Biscuit does as well. So Eric, this one's for you. Thanks for being a real one. I'll be right back. Hey, Bobby. Good job. Good boy. High five. High five. Good boy. That was a good high five. Hi, bud. Are you in the camera? You are in the camera. Oh, that's a good. You want to dance? Good dance. Good boy. Touch. Good touch, buddy. Can we get a roof? Yes, that was a good roof. That was a very good roof. Good boy. Good boy. This is from Eric. This is from Eric today. Eric wanted to give you a treato. Do you know how special of a pup you are? Do you know? Do you know how special you are? Yeah, you kind of have an idea, huh? Don't ya? You're a very loved puppy. Can we get one more roof? A roof? That's a sneeze. Oh, you're gonna lay down. You're gonna be shy. You're gonna be so shy. Okay, one more. Good boy. That's a good dog. We love you, Biscuit. We love you so much. You're a good dog. Good boy. Can we hit one more roof? One more roof is a thank you. Can we say thank you? Thank you. Can we say thank you? Biscuit. Can we get a roof? A roof. Good roof. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. One more little Treato. There you go. That's from Eric. All right. Let's go on down. Good boy. Good dog. You're just gonna hang out right there. That's fine, you can do that if you want. Love seeing Biscuit. I'm so glad that you guys love seeing Biscuit. It really does make my day a little bit brighter. I cry. Biscuit is the best. Biscuit is the best. Okay, I do not think that we had any space-time distortions while we were here, while we were doing that. We do not. That is okay. Let's now jump back in to this. Go back over to the DS here. Let's keep hatching these eggs. Let's keep this going. But Eric, I want to say thank you again for giving Biscuit the treat. It brightens his day. It brightens our day. Thanks for all that you do. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate you. I told you today was going to be a fun stream, even if it is a little bit shorter. And I don't know. I do not know if we're going to do the, oh, what do you call it? I don't know if we're going to do the productivity stream after today's stream, but it would be awesome to be able to kind of like keep hanging out with you guys, maybe hatch some eggs on the side while we are just doing homework, just focusing on homework. So I wouldn't be engaged with the chat. I'd probably have my mic muted. But ones in the chat, especially if you're on Twitch, if you're cool with that, if you'd be cool with a productivity stream after stream where we could just vibe, listen to some Nintendo music, let me know, because I do have work that I need to get done, and it would be awesome if I could, you know, have some time to do that. Ones in chat, people are interested. Hey Dom, how's it going? Welcome to see ya. Welcome to see ya. Hope you're doing well on this fantastic day, my friend. We're here in Pokemon Heart Gold. We're hatching some eggs. We're also over in Pokemon Legends Arceus. We're waiting for some space-time distortions to spawn in for our shiny living decks over in Pokemon Legends Arceus. But welcome on in, dude. I just asked the community, you may have heard this, so I'm sorry to repeat myself, but after the timer goes out, if people would be interested in possibly a productivity stream while I get some homework done today, where we would keep the stream going, probably mute my mic. There's a space-time distortion. That was quick. That was crazy quick, dude. That was crazy quick. That's crazy. All right, let's jump over to PLA for just a moment. And let's jump over here. Let's go get that space-time distortion. Let's make our way over there. Are we going to get a shiny on the way? We have yet to find a shiny today. Our first shiny of the day. First shiny of the stream. We usually find a couple few shinies as we go about it, but we do have a space-time distortion that spawned in, so we're gonna go check it out, and maybe we'll find something. But I will say I'm more of a lurker, so I'm sorry if I'm quiet. You are so good. Hey, a stream is built on the community and on the backs of the individuals that lurk, so I appreciate you lurking. It really does mean a lot. I see you and I appreciate you, especially as I'm trying to get partnered over here on Twitch. Now I know I've got a long way to go. I'm nowhere close to getting partnered. I have one criteria in which I need to meet before I am even able to apply for partnership on Twitch, and it is that darn average viewer. So the more lurkers that we get, honestly, the better. I will try my best to be entertaining as you lurk. Thank you for that follow, dude. I seem nice. I've tricked ya. Nailed it. No, I like to think that I'm a nice guy. I like to. I think I'm a nice guy. But we have a really great community here. I think you're gonna like it. And if you enjoy Pokemon, if you enjoy family-friendly vibes, then this is the spot for you. If you're looking forward to Pokemon Legends ZA, as I know I am, if you're looking forward to the Nintendo Switch 2, then this is a great spot to be, because we're really looking forward to that. As a community, we're building something pretty incredible. We also have a Discord. If you or anybody else is interested in joining the Discord, there is no pressure. I just yap a lot. But if you run !Discord, then you will be provided a link in which you will have the option of joining the Discord if you so choose. But no pressure, like I said. You got Pokemon Legends Arceus yesterday. Last Pokemon game I needed to complete your Switch collection. Let's go, dude. That's awesome. I hope that you enjoy it. I think it is the best Pokemon game on the Switch. Like, not just performance-wise. I think the story is out of this world. Or maybe, you know, out of the space-time dimension. But oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. That probably earned a follow, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Probably not. That's fine. That's totally fine. Anyway. But no, I really do enjoy it, and you've made it to the right place. We're working on a shiny living dex in Pokemon Legends Arceus, so we get a lot of shinies there. And we do love that. Okay, we do have some eggs hatching for TOGEPI. Our 814th eggs are hatching. 91 hours. No shinies there. Nothing there. Let's keep it going. We've got a lot of time. Oh, we're about halfway. We're about halfway for our space-time distortion to spawn in, so let's get started on another egg. Am I getting tired from the shiny TOGEPI? You have no idea. Alejandro, you have no idea. By the way, I am multi-streaming, so if anybody is wondering why I'm talking to somebody, if you don't see it in the chat, that is why. I do multi-stream. Alejandro, you have no idea. I am very sick of TOGEPI. It has been 90 plus hours of hatching eggs. I can't wait for this to be done. But I'm persistent and maybe a little stubborn and maybe a little grumpy, maybe a little bit, maybe, but mostly I'm excited. I'm excited for the next hunt. You know, sometimes it is the next hunt that gets us through our current hunt, especially when your hunt is this, when it's shiny TOGEPI. But Egg Month is a good time, I think. I'm gonna say that Egg Month has been a good time. It has helped me to connect with some gamers that maybe I wouldn't have connected with before. So I am grateful for that. I am. And as we suffer together, we grow together. No, okay, that was cheesy. As we suffer together, we find shinies together. That's just a fact. Welcome to the cheesiest stream on this side of the Grand Canyon. All right, anyway, moving on. Shiny Heracross is taking forever. Dude, I hope you find it soon, man. Shiny Heracross is a really good one. Are you going for the heart Heracross, or any Heracross will do so long as it's pink? I hope you do not phase on any shiny Spearows. That is my hope for you, my friend. I would not wish that on my worst enemy. Spearow is the worst, as we like to say here. Spearow is the worst. Okie dokie. What are we listening to? What song is this? I really need to update my my overlays to be a little bit more unison. That's going to be a huge undertaking, though. That's going to be a big project. We might work on that. I don't know. Maybe we'll do that during the productivity stream, but I do need to focus on homework. So we'll see. We will see. I don't know. I'm nervous to do the productivity stream, but I suppose if we are venturing, excuse me, into Variety Friday, then a productivity stream is part of that. That is a part of variety. You never know what you're gonna get. It's like a box of chocolates. Hello, Turtle Ad. How are you doing? Hey, I like turtles. How are you doing? Do I remember you? You know, I remember making that turtle joke before. Maybe that was with you, but I'm gonna be honest, and please don't hold this against me. I am terrible with name and face recognition. So bad. And the fact is, I have maybe 15 pixels in which I can see a picture associated with a name. So I hope that I remember you, but I know that I've made the I like turtles jokes before. So it's good to see you today. I hope that you're doing well. And please forgive if I don't have the best memory, because I definitely do not. Hello, Palava. Not a shiny. Let's go see if we can find that Porygon really quick. That's what we're doing today, Turtle, by the way, or to anybody else that might just be popping on by. We are focusing on our hunt in Pokemon Heart Gold. We are trying to hatch the shiny TOGEPI, but we're doing a passive hunt for shiny Porygon while we're here. And shiny Porygon only spawns in via space-time distortions, so we're here. We're here when we're here, and we do love that. Right, Cyndaquil? We do love that. Okay, nothing there. I do love the music that we have playing right now. Is this the champion music from Scarlet and Violet? I don't know what it is. All I know is that it is quite good. It is really quite good. Okay, I think this is the way. I believe this is the way for the final shiny. There it is. Or not shiny, sorry, strong spawn. Excuse me. Is that what they're called? That's what I call them. I've always said that they are strong spawns, and that's probably because of Pokemon Sword and Shield, because of the strong spawns that are there. Okay, you're gonna be a problem, aren't you? You're gonna be a problem. Yep, okay. Well, now you're asleep, so that is good. Wait, this doesn't look like a checkers stream. Well, if you look very carefully, if you squint very hard, if you really try to focus on it. Here, let me try to help you out here, especially with the focusing aspect of it. Then, you know, we'll see. Hold on, let me help you out. Let me help you out here. Let me try to find this. Here's this. Okay, there we go. Let's do this. Does it look like a checkers stream now? Is it a checkers stream yet, Pyrofoam? Looks like we've got some ads. Nope. Okay, good thing we didn't find a shiny there. Look, there's no shinies over there. No shinies there. Does it look like it's closer? Okay, let me see if I can help you out with that. Does it look like a checkers stream now? Wait, hold on. Not quite yet, right? So if you really zoom it in and really focus on it, it still will not look like a checkers stream. That's kind of crazy, actually. That's really kind of crazy. Transform. Fit to screen. There we go. Love that I can do that in one button. Look at me grow. Look at me grow, dude. Look at me go. I can hit a button and it works now. Isn't that cool, Pyrofoam? Look how far we've come. You know? Wow. Nature. Nature. You missed it, Pyrofoam. We had a Biscuit in stream a little while ago. That's probably what would have made it look like a checker stream. Yeah, Biscuit was absolutely playing some 4D chess here. Is it even the same stream anymore if things work? Actually, valid point. That's a really good point. Oh, dang, that's a really... I didn't think about that. Probably not, honestly. Nothing there. Nothing there. But what's up, dude? How are you doing? Welcome to see. I hope you're doing well. Looks like our predictions are locked today. Most of our points are on Porygon. We do have a couple of 100 points on nothing or something else. And we do have a couple 100 points on an Evolution shiny, which would be great. I would love to see that. I would absolutely love to see that. Okay. I don't hear any sparkles. It does not sound like anything has been replaced with the sparkles. So that is good. Let's do this then. We are gonna reset the map. But I want to check the bears really quick, because we have not had the opportunity to check the bears yet. We really do need a Teddy Ursa to shine. Nothing there. And let's see. But Pyrofoam, I am excited. Tomorrow is the day, I believe, probably sometime tomorrow, where the United States are getting access to the pre-orders for the Nintendo Switch 2. We have not quite made the threshold yet for the Nintendo Switch 2 budget, but we definitely have at least a little bit of time. A little bit of time. So we will see. We will see what ends up happening with that. I can show you the thermometer here in just a moment. That's helping keeping track of all of the things. But I'm excited. We're over halfway on the Nintendo Switch 2 budget. We just have to do what we've done again. And boom, Nintendo Switch 2 plus Mario Kart World. Which means, there's a lot that means, actually. That means that we're going to be doing a shiny badge quest in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. That means that we're going to be playing some Pokemon Breath of the Wild Legend of Zelda version. That means that we're going to be playing some Legends of Pokemon Breath of the Tears with a kingdom in it. Lots of really great Switch games that are going to be on the Switch 2. Plus that means that we're going to be playing the Legends of Pokemon Waking of the Wind. That's I've heard really good things about that Legends of the Pokemon Zelda game, and I think that I've heard that I will like it by at least a fraction of a percentage. Is the thermometer for funding? Getting to meet Satoshi Tajiri? That would be awesome. I would love that. Remind me who that is. Remind me who that is. Again with the name and the face and the recognition and the I'm not the best at that. Again with that. But let me show you. Let me show you. This is the budget. This is the budget. We constantly joke about budgets here. Here, I can make it a little bit better here. Actually, we're going to go straight to the double DS, actually, which is maybe a little bit better. Just a little bit better. But yeah, there's this is the budget. So we are just over halfway to the Nintendo Switch 2. This is it. That is that. And it's really exciting. We're doing really good. I'm really excited about that. President of Game Freak, OG creator. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. No, trust me, my dude. It's been a day. It has been a day. Thank you for that, Dehydrate. I need that. Thank you so much, T-Perm. I appreciate that. I most certainly need that. We could get a thermometer. I would love that. I would absolutely love that. Although, to be completely honest with you, I do think that we need to change some stuff on the thermometer, which is hard to do because I've printed it. It has been printed. And I think what I did was maybe wrong. I think I shouldn't have done one big thermometer for everything. I probably should have just done mini thermometers, you know, just like smaller thermometers, right? So I think that I've learned my lesson. I think the next thermometer that we make will be different, but I need to do a thermometer. I don't, my screen. So the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to allow up to, I think, 4K resolution. Is that right? Did I understand that correctly? Listen, I'm not the most technologically savvy individual in the world, but I believe the Switch 2 can go up to 4K. My computer screen will not do 4K. So what I need to do actually is get a new screen specifically for the Nintendo Switch 2 on TV. Yep. So I can do 4K. I also need to get a new capture card that will be able to record in 4K, which is crazy that we're there. I mean, that we're at that point. First, the Nintendo Switch 2. Then we'll figure that out. But yeah, that is my goal, is to work on that a little bit. That is my goal. I love listening to the Nintendo music, guys. It really does mean a lot. It means a lot that I've got access to it, that we're able to listen to it, you know. But yeah, on the TV, yeah, so that's the thing. I'm gonna need to probably get some new equipment for that. So I think actually, but yeah, we'll figure that out. Yo, how's it going, Mountain Dew? Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Sorry, if I said hi, I don't know if you heard me. I'm not sure if you heard me say hi back. But welcome to see you. It's great to see you. I hope you're doing well. Okay, we have one egg ready to go. We should have one egg hatching here in just a moment. Let's get that egg hatching. I don't know why one of them takes a little bit longer to hatch, but that is okay. All right. Were there any Dratini in that outbreak? Dratini, or were there any Porygon? No shinies there. No shinies there. Okay, let's check out our pastures. Yo, we gotta do some organization. And there were no Porygon in that last one. Okay, that's good to know. That is good to know. But how are you doing, dude? Welcome to see ya. I hope you're doing well on this fantastic day. I've definitely had a little bit of a Tuesday on this Tuesday. It's definitely felt a bit more like a Monday to me. But you know what? That's okay. That is okay. We're here. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. I'm gonna be getting next month scheduled here later. I'll work on that throughout the stream. Actually, after stream, we'll work on that. We will work on that. Okay. Okay. 172-hour stream per week, bro. We might be able to. That would be it. That would be the one, right? That would help us get to the place that we need to be. That'd be crazy, dude. That would be absolutely crazy. I don't know. I am debating. I asked the stream earlier if they'd be interested in a productivity stream on Twitch after the timer goes out so I can do homework, maybe work on a couple of other projects here. And they said yes. So I think that's a good thing. I think maybe we'll do that. We'll see. We shall see. We've got about an hour left on stream, and then we'll be able to just kind of hang out and do some productivity. That's going to be great. I'm looking forward to that. I don't know about you guys, but I think that'll be great. Looks like the rain has stopped over in Pokemon Legends Arceus. That is a great sign. Hopefully that means that we will get... Oh, I didn't realize that the screens weren't on. Hold on, chat. Turn on the bottom screens here. My bad, guys. You want to be able to see the running shoes. I know that. I know that it's very important to you guys to see the running shoes. I thought I was offering that. Okay, anyway. This is taking so long. Trust me, I'm aware. Trust me, my friend, I am aware. It's about 6.5 minutes of just running to hatch one egg. Luckily, we have doubled our productivity. We have 2 screens on, which is great. But yeah, this is a long hunt. I'm aware of that. That's why we have some passive hunting going on in Pokemon Legends ZA. I appreciate your patience. I appreciate your patience, my dude. To you and to everybody else, helping keep the vibes positive on what is already a very challenging hunt. You know, guys, have you ever watched water boil? You know what they say, right, chat? A watched pot never boils. I think that something similar is about is with this hunt. The more that we bring up the fact that this is long, I think the worse the vibes are gonna be. Let's just try to be positive, all right, YouTube? Let's try to be positive, all right? Have you tried simply getting the shiny? Wait, how do you do that? Hold on, Pyrophone, can you send me a guide to just getting the shiny? That would be great. I've literally watched paint dry, and trust me, it doesn't dry until you forget about it. So true. Why in the Pokemart? Soda, that is a really good question. So the reason that I'm hatching this egg specifically in the Pokemart is because if I leave the mart, there's an additional line of dialogue, which just makes the reset take a little bit faster. Is it fractionally faster to stay in the mart? It is marginally better to stay in the mart. But I have been trying to hatch a shiny TOGEPI for 90+ hours. I'll take 30 seconds if I can get it. You know what I mean? Like, that's why we're in the mart. Because there is an additional line of dialogue, and boy oh boy, it feels like it takes a really long time. Interesting, never knew that. Honestly, we're learning a lot during this hunt. Wow, that's a positive thing to say. Isn't that so positive, chat, you know? 0.5 seconds per reset adds up. It really does. Especially when it's 6.5 minutes to hatch one egg. Really adds up. It really, really adds up. But yeah, no, it's been good. I really do think that this hunt is going to be spectacular. Once it is done, we're gonna be grateful we did it. Just for the fact that we did it, right? Is Togepi the best shiny in the world? No. No, I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say it's a bad shiny either, though. I have a very, perhaps 1% mentality when it comes to shiny Pokemon, though. I do not believe that a subtle shiny automatically means that it is a bad shiny. I personally believe that a subtle shiny, especially a TOGEPI subtle shiny, is actually quite beautiful. Like, this is a really good shiny Pokemon. I love that it is subtle, but the colors are flopped. So where the reds are, it is now blue. Where the blues are, it is now red on the eggshell. And to me, I think that's incredible. I really love that. How many encounters did it take for the Cherim? We have yet to find the shiny Cherim. Yeah, we have not found the shiny Cherim yet. We have been working on that. But because it is egg month, we are focusing primarily on hatching these eggs. All right, chat, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. Are still better than 80% of the green shinies, except for Espeon. Espeon is in the 20% of the best green shinies this side of the shiny Pokedex. I do love a shiny Espeon. Neither of those are shiny. We're gonna reset. But yeah, no, I agree. I would definitely say there are some really bad yellow and pink, or not pink. Most pink shinies are really good, but there are some really bad yellow or green shinies. There's a bad pink shiny. I'll be honest. I do not like shiny Crobat. Whoops, that's not... Oh, no. Okay, we're fine. I don't know what I was looking at. I'm sorry. I don't know what I was looking at. Espeon and Dragonite are two of the best. They really are. They're really good. I really like Dragonite. Looks like we got an ad over on Twitch. If you're watching on Twitch, 07s to the ad viewers. Let's see these ad emotes. I'm excited to see them. There it is. T-Perm. We appreciate you. Shiny Kyogre has got to be one of the worst pink shinies. I'll just say it. Really? That is a hot take, Soda. I'm here for it. Let me grab my popcorn while the chat starts to, you know, go crazy about which pink shinies are good or bad. I'll say this. This is my possibly hot take. Shiny Crobat, don't care for it. Don't care for it at all. I do not care for Shiny Crobat. Shiny Golbat, beautiful. Stunning. 10 out of 10. Shiny Zubat, 12 out of 10. Can it be higher than 10 out of 10? It can. Shiny Zubat is. It is good. Shiny Crobat, that ain't it, man. Definitely the worst pink, I gotta say. Crobat makes Kyogre look like it was made by a child. Yeah, Crobat's bad. Crobat is bad, dude. I do not love... It's like the barf pink with the neon green type of thing. It's just not good. It's just not a good combination. Now, if it was maybe, you know, the green with the purple wings, that would go so hard. That would be so incredible. But no, the pink and the green, yeah, that is bold. That is bold. I also love shiny Espeon. Bad yellow shiny personally. Hold on, I've got something covering half of that chat. Let me go back in. I've never seen a bad yellow shiny personally. Okay, let me raise you Stakataka. Now, I'm not gonna say that it's a bad shiny. It is not a subtle shiny, Stakataka, but that color yellow. I'm not making a building out of that color brick, man. That is not a pretty shiny, dude. That is not a good one. That is not a good one. Not in the 2000s shiny era. Shiny Crobat, my love. I apologize to your love. I apologize to your beloved shiny Crobat. I want to like shiny Crobat. In fact, I want to shiny hunt for Crobat specifically. I want it in this game. I think it would be amazing to get, honestly, one of my favorite flying type Pokemon in the Every. I think Crobat is awesome. And I'll say it, he's the best bat Pokemon. Don't at me, bro. Swoobat? More like no bat. Yeah, big no bat to that. But Crobat, now that's the bat. Now Noibat and Noivern are cool, but they're Wyvern. They're not really truly bats, chat. So no, okay, I'ma say no. They are not bats. They are not the bats that we deserve. I would love to get another bat Pokemon, because I think that that is a category of Pokemon, or a species, an animal species, that is widely underrepresented in the world of Pokemon. To my knowledge, we have possibly Lunala, Crobat and its line, Swoobat and its line. And that's it. That is it for bats. Am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong. I'm genuinely trying to think of another bat. I can't think of another bat. UNC? Wait, what do you mean? Are we saying unicorn? That is also an underrepresented mythical animal in the world of Pokemon. Rapidash is cool. Ponyta, Galarian Ponyta, very cool. But yeah, you know, that's a thing. Do we have a space-time distortion? We do not. Zubat, Golbat, Crobat, Lunala, Gligar. Okay, Gligar. So would you say then, and this is not just for you, this is for everybody. This is for everybody. Is Gligar and Gliscor a bat or a scorpion? I was always under the impression that he was a flying scorpion, which terrifying, by the way, at least to my knowledge. Thank goodness that doesn't exist. It's so funny. I was hanging out in Pink Brit's stream last night. I was lurking there, and we were talking about scorpions. And I feel like I'm somewhat of an expert on that topic because I live in a state of constant anxiety, because I live in a state in which scorpions reside freely. In fact, I reside in a house in which I think I pay rent to the scorpion that lives in my garage. I think that's the arrangement that we have, you know, decided upon. But I don't know, you know? But I would also say scorpions are underrepresented in Pokemon. I think that we should get more scorpion Pokemon. I think that'd be cool. I mean, Skorupi, Drapion, Gliscor, possibly. Skorupi. I already said that one. Gligar. I don't know. I'll say a bat that has adapted to have a scorpion tail since it's ground and in the desert. All I'm saying is I live in the desert, and I am so grateful that I have not ever seen a scorpion that can fly. Does it exist? I sincerely hope not. I will never sleep again. Never. Never will I sleep again, if that is the case. But a bat that is adapted to have a scorpion tail. That is also terrifying. Okay, we got some more eggs hatching here. Do we get the shiny Togepi while we're discussing scorpions and bats? We do not. We do not. Does UNC mean something? Am I dumb? I feel like I missed something. Okay. Okay, it has stopped raining in Pokemon Legends Arceus. That is a good sign. We've gone through a couple of eggs, and we have yet to see a space-time distortion. I have to close my door. My robot vacuum is trying to break in. Okay, I'm back. There have been no break-ins by the robot vacuum. Let's go. That's a great sign. Okay, here we are. Any space-time distortions? Nothing. Cool. I gotta say though, guys, listen. That robot vacuum, worth its weight in gold. I'm telling you, that thing is a game changer. I do not like it to be in the same room as me as I'm recording or streaming or eating or working or residing or sleeping, but I love it. I do not think that I would be nearly as productive without it. I love a clean floor. It makes a huge difference, guys. It makes it, at least for me, oh my gosh, it makes a huge difference. I got it back in 2020 and it's been working pretty well. I'm worried I'm gonna need to get an upgrade soon, but I'm gonna hold off as much as I can. I'm gonna let it run itself to the ground before I end up getting that upgrade. That's neither here nor there. Da, 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 da. That almost sounds like the meme. What is it? The sexy sax man? Is that Careless Whisper? I don't think that's Careless Whisper. I don't remember what it's called. I don't remember. Just won't imagine it won't shine in the Pokemart, just outside the Pokemart. Luckily, shiny locks don't work that way. Fortunately, they do not work that way. But I do wonder if if I'm genuinely crazy, as in the rats, rubber rats make me crazy. Because I'm avoiding maybe like 10 lines of dialogue by hatching the egg inside the mart. Am I crazy, chat? Probably. One's in the chat if you think I'm crazy. One's in the chat if you think I'm crazy because I'm hatching the egg in the mart. Two's in the chat if you think I'm crazy for hatching these eggs in general. Three's in the chat if you think I'm perfectly sane. Maybe this is not a good scale. Ooh, but this is a great song. I love the ominous vibes with this song. The Shadow Temple, ladies and gentlemen. This is an icon. Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, The Shadow Temple. This is a great, great game. I did play some Majora's Mask the other day, actually. I was practicing for our annual Majora's Mask stream, and that was a very good time. That was a very, very, very good time. I practiced. One of the areas that I really struggled with was the pirates area and getting the Zora eggs. So I was practicing that area. Now I need to practice the water temple, because that is not an easy area for me. I really struggle with the water temple. I know that there's a way that you can kind of like, that you can, you know, kind of cheese the water temple a little bit. But I really don't know the way to do that. Something about bombs and backflipping at the same time. We get a shiny while I was gone? No shinies yet. No shinies yet, Super Way. But we're trying, we're working on it. Is anybody shiny hunting alongside me today? Let me know. The prediction is not over. You can't vote on it anymore, but the prediction is not yet over. Let's see, did we get a space-time distortion? We did not. Okay. Yeah, it's not over yet. We're still working on it. We have yet to find a shiny yet, so far it looks like the non-believers are winning this one. You know, but that's okay. We'll see what happens, you know? We will see what happens. But it is locked, so nobody can vote anymore on the prediction. Which is fine. It is what it is. Okay, let's check this area out real quick. And see what we've got going on here. Okay. I'm the only non-believer. Hey, someone's gotta, you know, every party needs a pooper. That's why we invited you, sir. Nailed it. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, roasted. Boom, roasted. All right, we have some eggs hatching. Let's find a shiny. Come on, TOGEPI. Let's get this going here. 822 non-shiny TOGEPI eggs. Ba 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 ba. I told you the time for last stream. I don't want to hear it. That's valid, actually. Okay, that is valid. Bum ba bum ba dum. Okay, let's do this really quick, guys. While we're waiting for, we're just getting started here on this prediction, or not on this prediction, on this side of this. Let's take a quick lap. Let's take a quick lap here. Sheesh, that is very, that is something. Okay, I'm not sure if maybe this is the best thing. Oh, speaking of Psyduck, guess who got a shiny Psyduck today? Me. Guess what game I got the shiny Psyduck in? That's the real question. You'll never guess it. You will never guess it, my friends. Go on, try. Go on, try, chat. Go on, try. If you guessed Pokemon Sleep, you'd be wrong, silly. There's not even a, listen, no. I did my encounters with Pokemon Sleep with you. You know? I did them with you here on stream. You know that we didn't get a shiny Psyduck in Pokemon Sleep. That's silly, chat. That's so silly. Was it in Pokerogue? Yes. Yes, it was. Shiny Psyduck in Pokerogue. Which is really exciting because I have been struggling so much with my strategy of the, oh, what do you call it? The good old strategy of trying to make my way through Pokerogue with the Azumarill that evolves into Azumarill with huge power. Huge power Azumarill, super, super, super good, but not great. What shiny tier did you get? There's tiers? I don't know. I don't know, Roxas. I don't know. I think that run is still going. I could probably check on the phone. Looks like we got some ads over on the Twitch side of things. There's that ad coin. I'd love to see that. I really do. It means a lot to be able to see that. Okay, let's go over this way. And see, we got about 40 minutes left on stream today. Shoot, I did not realize there was that little time left. That's okay. We're gonna do productivity stream. I think we're doing productivity stream. I don't know. I could be wrong. We'll see. I'm not really prepared for that, but I think we could do it. I think we could do it. I don't know. I also don't want to do anything. Hi, Big TOGEPI. Is the screen supposed to be black? Well, how did that happen? Well, that is really weird. That's so weird. No, it's not. Properties. Let's do this. Let's deactivate. Let's reactivate. How long was it black, guys? Okay, we're reactivating that. Let's see if that gets up. That's so weird because it was like working. It was working just fine over on the vertical, but on this horizontal, it is not wanting to show up here. That is so weird. That is so weird. Well, we might not have Switch gameplay on the horizontal. That's really weird. I don't know why that happened. Okay. Well, it's working on the vertical stream, which is really odd, but it looks like we're not going to be able to do any more of the Switch gameplay today unless we do this. Let's hide this. Let's add in video, add existing. There we go. Why? That is so odd. That is so weird, dude. Okay, so we got it. That's really weird. I have really no idea why that did that. Gotta love when you do absolutely nothing and it decides to poop. That's so crazy. It's like we said, every party needs a pooper, right? They have three shiny variants. 1 is normal, 2 and 3 are different, but they help you out more. Okay, good to know. I'll have to see. What is it with this stream and poop today? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I don't know. But it is what it is. Okay, we've got a hip out on there. He's not what we're looking for. Let's go back over here. I guess we're gonna hang out, and we're just gonna see if it continues to work. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go back over to the double DS, and let's hatch these eggs. All right, very odd. It is what it is. It sure is what it is. It sure is what it is, and that's okay, because we're vibing. We're having a great time. Let's take a look at our session here. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm struggling with this guy right now. No. I'm gonna close this. I'm not prepared for this battle yet. But I want to take a look at my Psyduck. Shiny. It is luck 1. So I guess 1 is normal. So it won't help me out all that much. That's good to know. So then I should not have it on my team because it's literally doing nothing for me. Is that what I'm understanding? I was surprised though. I didn't even have the shiny charm in this run. But yeah, I caught it immediately. I was like, yeah, we're gonna catch that. That's crazy cool. That is crazy cool. We're totally catching that. Ba-da-da-da-da. Da dun 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 da 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 dun ba bum bum bum. We got about 30 minutes left on stream today. I'm hoping that we're going to be able to keep the Switch going throughout the rest of the day, because if we do get another one of those space-time distortions, it would be nice to be able to see that. Sometimes the thing's job on the team is to just look pretty. That's why I'm on the mod squad. That's why I'm a streamer, actually. Right, chat? Right? Right? I'm very pretty. I'm very pretty. I'm great eye candy. Okay, anyway. Nailed it. Yeah, I nailed it. There it is. Nailed it. Okay, I want to change the screen because it's easier to see the space-time distortions if I'm facing this way. There we go. Let's get a space-time distortion, guys. Let's try to find a shiny Porygon today. That's gonna be great. That is gonna be great, dude. I would love a shiny Porygon. I don't know about you guys. I would love it. That would be amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay, let's see here. We definitely have... I think we're experiencing some tech issues. I don't know if we're at the end of our rope here with some of the tech. I don't know. We might need to make the budget for the new capture card sooner rather than later. I don't know. That's a scary thought. Although I would love it. I'm just imagining, because so I discovered the other day that the issue that I've been running into on my streams with like there being like sometimes a delay, a random delay, is because my capture card is kind of poopy. So it is one of those things where if I get the new capture card... Also, John, thank you for checking in. I'm so sorry I missed that. Thank you so much for checking in, dude. Big cheers to ya. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Really appreciate that. I really appreciate it. Anyway, my capture card, it creates a 500 millisecond, if not a little bit more, delay. It is into OBS. It is not like perfectly timed with OBS, so it makes it so that I need to create delays with my mic and my other games and everything. So if we upgrade our capture card, specifically before the Nintendo Switch 2 releases, I will be the happiest of campers. That is going to be incredible. I'm very excited about that. So, yeah, that's not on the budget currently, but we'll see what happens. Wait, what do you mean? If that's how Mackenzie feels, we will never know. What do you mean, Roxas? Oh, if I'm just more than just a pretty face? Valid. I like to think I'm eye candy. I don't know. Anyway. We got about 30 minutes left on stream here. And I appreciate everyone hanging out here today. It really means a lot to have you guys here with us today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To everybody that's hanging out with us over on YouTube or that's hanging out with us on Twitch today, it really does mean a lot. I appreciate you. You guys are a party to hang out with, that is for sure. That is 5 sure, even if I dare say so. And I do dare. I dare say. Okay. Yeah, I'm debating how we're gonna do this if we do go for the productivity stream after we say goodbye over on over to YouTube today in about 30 minutes. Like, I want to try it, I really do, and I think that we can do little things to like keep it engaging. Like, I'm still gonna be trying to hatch some of these eggs, but we could also like go into different games for a moment. And I could do some recording for some like off stream slash for like some different content. So that'll be fun. We can do some of that. I've got to do a lot of homework. So I don't think I'm going to get into editing. I'm going to try to start editing at 4:30 in the morning tomorrow. No. Yeah. 4:30 in the morning tomorrow. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get up super early for that. But yeah, I think we could do a productivity stream. I think we can. No shinies there. Who is we? He is we. I think that's a band. We is who? I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's a band. I think it's He Is We. I remember liking their music. I asked the chat. You might not have been here, Mew. I asked the chat earlier if they were like down with doing a productivity stream, and they said yes. So we might try it today while I do homework. I don't know. Specifically over on Twitch, we're gonna drop the YouTube stream when the timer goes off, but we can try to do a productivity stream today. I'm not gonna be like very engaged with the chat. I'll try on occasion to be, but I'm gonna be focused mostly on like doing some schoolwork, maybe working on a couple of other projects, getting some stuff done, right? That is the plan. I need to create, we'll work on that later. I can do that later. That'll be fine. Yeah, I think it'll be fun, which means that we're not going to be raiding out today. But I don't know, maybe I'll jump in on like a call. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if the mod squad would want to be on a call. I don't know. We'll see. I might be muted, but we'll just kind of vibe to some music and kind of go from there, you know? We will see. But yeah, I mean, we keep talking about doing variety streams and bringing variety streams like to the platform. So I kind of feel like productivity streams are a good way to go about it, right? Hey, Corgi, how you doing, dude? It's great to see ya. Thanks for being here today. Welcome to see ya. I hope you're doing well on this fantastic day, my friend. Welcome to see ya. I hope you're doing well. I really do. Bow wow, bow wow. You missed it. We had Biscuit in here earlier. It was really fun. We had a great time with him. He gave us a big roof, dude. A huge roof. But it's great to see you. How are you doing today? Welcome to see ya. I was actually kind of like, it was great to see. He hasn't given us a big bark in a minute, but he gave us a big roof, dude. It was incredible, man. It was absolutely incredible. You're great, dude. I'm so glad to hear that, man. We're here in Pokemon Heart Gold. We're trying to hatch a shiny TOGEPI egg. It is about 6.5 minutes per reset. I did not do, I think that I've missed the last one. Huh. Well, that's not working. That's interesting. Maybe we need to have this up. Let's do there we go. There we go, 826. We did just get a space-time distortion here. Let's see, okay, that's working. Let's go over to the space-time distortion. I see it over there. Let's see if we can get a shiny on our way. Let's see what we got. You know what? It's been a little bit of a day. I promised that I'd be upfront and honest with people. It's been a little bit of a day. I woke up today and I had an appointment. I had to bike to the appointment. It was a 12-mile bike ride in total to the appointment and back from the appointment. So 12 miles total, 6 miles there, 6 miles back. It was actually 5 miles there, 7 miles back because I took a detour home, which was fun, but possibly unnecessary. And when I got home, I just got hit, dude. Like, just this huge, I suffer from depression, and it was one of those days where I was definitely suffering. Yo, Keegan, with the super chat, dude. Thank you so much for the $2. Really appreciate that. That's going straight towards that Nintendo Switch 2 budget. That means a lot, my friend. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate that, dude. Thank you for that. I will get that added on as soon as I can, as you're aware. That'll get added on tomorrow. I can show you where we're at with the thermometer here, where we got to from yesterday's stream and last week's streams. Everything calculated together. I just want to see if there's a bear really quick here. But I really appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. If we get another shiny, if we get a shiny today, we'll be naming it after you. That is for sure. Let's see. Now's probably a great time to go over that, actually, because we are at the point now where we're just going to be vibing here. Okay, here we are. Okay, let me go over that with you, actually. So, where we are right now in the spreadsheet is this. This is it. This is where we are right now. So we have just crept into level 7, which is crazy. That's super exciting. So thank you to everybody who has contributed to that. That really does mean a lot. Like I've said before, the budget is a the budget is a thing. The budget is a thing. Sorry. The budget is a thing that is a vote of confidence that is specifically saying that there are people that are invested in this channel's future, that they want to see content go into, you know, 2025, throughout 2025, into 2026 and on. So it means a lot that we have individuals that are financially contributing to this cause and helping us get towards the Switch 2. And that is great news. Yeah, the Switch 2 will not be affected by tariffs, which is great. So yeah, so that that number there is yeah, straight towards that Switch 2. And also Mario Kart World. I'm hoping to be able to get that and be able to play that on launch. So that's going to be very exciting. Actually, pre-release orders begin to on the 24th officially, but tomorrow, I think. So that's crazy. You're in ads? Roomba ad. Oh, dude, I was just talking about Roombas, actually. That's actually crazy. Is it listening to me? Am I the problem? That is crazy. Dr. Pepper, 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 what? Thanks for that ad, Midnight. I appreciate that. How are you doing, by the way? It's great to see you. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well on this fantastic day. Mew, thank you for the ad emote as well. I really appreciate that. It's great to see that. I love that. Just spam it. Spam that ad emote, guys. If you're following, you have access to it for free. Spam that emote. Let's get that chat engagement up. No, mostly I just want to, it helps me to be able to know if we need to like pause for a second while we're in ads. But anyway. Let's take a look here and see. I'm working on hatching these eggs, by the way, while we're waiting for this. You guys can't see that, though. So that's on me. Let's go over to the double DS screen for a moment here. There we are. This is what we're working on while trying to get those eggs to hatch. Do we have both of those up? We do. That scene, though, is not quite working. That's okay. That's all right. We'll figure that out. How's it going, Britt? So good to see you. I'm exhausted today. I'm not gonna lie. I had so much fun in your stream last night, though, by the way. Can we get a shout out? Thank you so much, Mew. You're on top of it. I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. I'm so tired, though. I had an appointment this morning, so I biked 5 miles to the appointment, and then I took a detour on the way home because I didn't want to get stopped at so many red lights. So 7-mile bike ride home, and that was something. That was something. Okay, we've got this loading in here. We've got our space-time distortion. Let's see what we got. Let's go catch a shiny Porygon, chat. Let's do it. But yeah, no, I'm tired. I had so much fun in your stream last night, though, and I'm so sorry for exposing you and chat to my taste in music. I did try to do some damage control. Some damage control, but I've really had such a fun time, guys. Go, if you haven't already, if that heart is hollow, drop the follow to Pink Brit, a friend of the community, an incredible Pokemon streamer. She is also doing some Egg Month shenanigans trying to find the shiny Chimecho. So go show Pink Britters some love, ladies and gentlemen. Go show her some love. And you had mentioned yesterday in your stream that you're not doing any crocheting currently because of Egg Month, but after Egg Month, you're going to be doing some more of that crocheting. Is that right? You're so welcome. I really had such a fun time. So thank you so much for streaming. Thanks for being a streamer gamer. I really appreciate that. Or a gamer streamer. But yeah, and again, I'm sorry about my taste in music. Hey, at least I didn't play any Muppet Treasure Island. That was the next one on my mind. Was Muppet Treasure Island when you're a professional pirate. I'm so sorry, chat. Listen, I don't know why I have followers. But yeah, how are you doing today? It's great to see you. It is great to see you, and I'm wishing you luck with your Egg Month endeavors. That's the word I was looking for. But yeah, it's great to see you. It was quite the bike ride. It was fun though. It was a really good time. Like it's the place that I was riding. Sorry if I'm like screaming in the mic, by the way. The place that I was riding is like more of a like private road. It's a designated walking / cycling / running trail. So it doesn't cross any major streets. It goes under all of the major streets. Under all of the, yeah, specifically. I don't know why I needed to do that with that. Anyway. And it was fun. It was a really good time. We were jamming. Listen, the songs that I sent were definitely ghosted. They were absolutely ghosted. You know, just like penal pizza, you know? Pinal pizza? Oh, shoot. Hold on. That was the wrong word. Oh, crap. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, this is a PG stream. This is a PG. So sorry. So sorry. I thought I could say that without any issues. But anyway. We were definitely jamming. How do you do that, though, and not get, like, demonetized? Is that, like, not a thing on Twitch? Because it was so fun to be able to listen to, like, everyone's music. Close enough, right? Close enough. Close enough. You don't have to mention that, by the way, here. If you don't want to get into that, you definitely do not need to. But yeah, I would love to... dude, I would love to connect and... share notes as I try to, you know, as we help each other grow throughout this, you know, community, throughout this, as you know, I'm Team Brit 100%. And I would love to, like, you know, share notes and see if we can help each other out as we chase our dreams of streaming or content creation. We do have one egg that is ready to hatch. Okay, both of our eggs are ready to hatch. Now we just wait for the space-time distortion to officially end, which it's ending right now. I can message you how to set it up. It's pretty easy. It's easy peasy. I love that. Just perform all the music live as you hunt. Hey, I was actually thinking about that. You know, I could do that. I could sing. I know how to kind of sing. Oh no. Oh no. Mew, what have you done? Oh no. Guys, this has been a really great stream. I'm gonna go. I'm being bullied now. Oh no. What have I done? Hello, T-Perm, welcome back. Welcome back, my friend. I hope you're doing well on this fantastic day. Okay, we did not get any shinies there. This might be a stream for the non-believers, chat. This just might be the stream for the non-believers. Did this not go through? I don't think that went through. Okay. We should be at 3. We're gonna return to the village. Thank you for checking in, Super Way Way. Thank you for checking in. And we are going to head over here. Okay, we got 2 eggs that are hatching. Is this not working today? It's working. That's so weird. I don't know what is going on here. No shinies there. W clip. I'm terrified to check that out after stream. I'm actually terrified to check that out after stream. Okay, let's go over this way. And let's see what we got over here. We've reset. I think we've got maybe 2 more eggs to hatch for this stream. And then we're actually, I don't know. I'm like worried about, I don't know. I need to be productive today. So I am going to end stream. I am debating doing a productivity stream. Have you ever done one of those, Britt? Or anybody who streams? Has anyone ever in the history of the world ever done a productivity stream before? Because I'm a little worried about it, but I do want to give it a try. I feel like it would be a good time to give it a shot, you know? Where we can just jam to some music. Productivity stream, those are so chill. I figure we have some really fun music with the Nintendo Music. I need to get homework done. I did not wake up at 4:30 today to get started on homework. I need to do some editing. And I do need to make some like off-stream content. So I'm thinking of closing the YouTube stream in about 10 minutes or so, and then just kind of having a chill productivity stream where I'm going to be working on homework, but also hatching some eggs on the side. But yeah, not non-believers, non-believer. I am the only one. Valid. I'm the only one. The wonderful thing about non-believers. Again, chat, I'm so sorry. Listen. If I can play actual music on stream and not get demonetized, I would like to apologize in advance for the chaos that would be my streams. Maybe that'd be fun. Maybe that's what people would like. Maybe that's what the people want. But monetization has been the barrier that has been protecting you all. Anyway, we need Nintendo karaoke night. Dude, that'd be fun. I could totally sing some DK rap. He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. Dude, when Donkey Kong Bonanza releases, we're just going to be having a party to some DK rap. That's what we're going to be doing. That is what we're going to be doing. Dude, I wish I had a garage band. That would be fun. That'd be really fun to play. I would definitely try singing and garage banding at the same time. That'd be really fun for our variety streams. Karaoke would be fun. Back in the day, Mew, I was looking for a karaoke thing. Because I agree. I thought that it would be a lot of fun to have karaoke on the stream. I thought that would be a really, really good time. But I didn't do it because I was a coward. What's the homework for if you want to share it? Yeah, I can share. It's super fun. You're gonna love it. It's called Excel. It's a program on computers where you make graphs and you put stuff in something called a cell. That's crazy. There's also an entrepreneur class that I need to be working on. And yeah, you guys are probably not going to be getting any of the class, to be honest with you, with the productivity stream. Y'all are probably only going to be getting the Pokemon music and the gameplay here. So you're probably just going to be seeing this, you know? It sounds so fun. I actually love Excel. Y'all have no idea how much I love Excel. It's a really good time. I really love Excel. But yeah, y'all will probably just be seeing Pokemon and occasionally hearing from me as we hatch eggs or as, you know, the situation warrants. But yeah, that's what it is. I do love graphs. No, Mew, when you became a mod, I don't think you understood how many graphs I was going to share. I love graphs. Graphs are fun. I don't pay the math budget because I pay the graph budget, chat. That is a guarantee, actually. That is a GreatScotty guarantee. You can take that one to the bank. Okay, let's see what we got here. You go do your homework and Biscuit can do the stream. Actually, that'd be fun. I could open the door and we could see if Biscuit comes in. That would be super, super, super fun. We love it when Biscuit makes an appearance. Shoutouts to the Biscuit emotes, by the way, if you have them. Let's see those Biscuit high five emotes. I worked hard on that emote. It actually took a while for me to make that. I was super inspired by B Luxie because her Prin emote is adorable. I was super inspired by her emote there and just needed to share. a biscuit, a little biscuit with everybody, you know? That's what we needed to do. It is sub only. It is sub only. But if you have Amazon Prime, Super Weiwei, and you link your Amazon Prime to your Twitch account, did you know that Jeffrey Bezos himself will pay for 1 month of your sub to any Twitch channel for free? You're gonna head out, gonna drive home. I'll see y'all later. We'll see you in a little bit. Mio, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate ya. Really appreciate ya. We'll see you in a little bit. We'll see ya in a little. Especially if we're being productive today. Which, I don't know. I mean, if it helps me stay productive, chat, like, I'm so on board with doing productivity streams. Y'all have no idea. I'll try to engage as much as possible, but yeah, I would love to be productive. I think that'd be a really great time. Do we have a space-time distortion? We do not. I actually think, though, for tonight's homework, I just need to focus on entrepreneurship and, yeah, other stuff. That was so specific. That was so good. Wasn't that great? Okay, we have an egg hatching here. Let's see a shiny TOGEPI. 830 eggs. It would be a dream come true if we finally got the shiny TOGEPI here. Come on. Here it is. I feel like I missed one encounter too, though. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. The second stream, I don't remember how to spell. Better not count to the predictions. I want points. Those are YouTube specific. You're in an ad. You are in an ad, so you will not hear me say it. Love that. Love to see all those. And we get some of the music here. Was that a space-time distortion? No, it was not. Okay. That is fine. We got another egg hatching here. Okay, we're nearly at the end of it all here. We got about 5 minutes left, and then we're gonna disconnect from YouTube, and we're gonna see how things go, you know? Yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. Listen to some music here. We'll see what we've got. Ba-da-ba-dum. I keep seeing Professor Laventon talk, and it is throwing me off. Or it's the other guy. It's not Professor Laventon, it's the other guy who's like telling me, like, you know, come take a look at your Pokemon. Like, access to your pastures are here. And I keep thinking, oh, it's a space-time distortion, but it's not. It's absolutely not. It's throwing me. It's really, really throwing me. I'm gonna move, actually. We're gonna go right over here. Nothing there. Okie dokie. And let's check this out. Let's keep hatching these eggs. You're back. Welcome back. What were we talking about? Oh, the points. The points on... there are no points on YouTube. There are no points. That's just a poll. The predictions are different. So at the end of the timer here, we will be cashing out to whomever and whatever. You know, I can't believe a whole stream, no shinies. That's kind of crazy. Let's hatch this egg really quick here. We're not gonna, we'll finish this up for the folks over on YouTube. We'll finish this up here and then we'll go from there. Okay. All right. Nothing there. Dude, I do think things are struggling, though. Things are definitely going crazy. 20 TOGEPIs this stream, 14 less than last stream. If you do get 2 more, then it would be 22, 12 less. That is good math. Thank you for that math today. I appreciate it. I think that if we're lucky, we're going to be getting to the end of these eggs here on this run. And we'll go from there. Yeah, we'll go from there. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. No shiny, so I can take all of the points. You'll get all of them. You'll get all of the points. I would love to know how much you actually get, though, to be honest with you, because I'm not sure. We'll see, though. There could still be a shiny. We might end the stream with a shiny. We'll end, like, this batch with it, and then we'll see about, you know, bonus content with the productivity stream. Hello, Kale! How's it going? Welcome to see you. I hope you're doing well on this fantastic day. How are you doing? Welcome to the end of regular stream. And then we're gonna be dipping our toes today into productivity stream. We're gonna try to be productive today and just kind of have a nice, cozy productivity stream. I think we're gonna see how that goes. I'm not sure how long that's gonna go for. But yeah, we're just gonna be vibing to some Nintendo music or some music in general, and possibly finding some shinies while we are more productive. So let's go, dude. 871 because I'm only one, and that is how much is in the basket. So we'll see. We will see if that is how much it is. I don't know. Yeah, I've got no idea. I guess that would be it, right? That would make sense. That would make the most sense. But yeah, Kale, my name is Scotty. I'm a shiny hunter here. Timer has just gone off, so I am actually going to say goodbye to the folks over on YouTube from our multi-stream. So everybody, let's say goodbye to YouTube. Everybody in chat, say goodbye to the folks over on YouTube. Everybody, YouTube, bye-bye! Bye-bye, YouTube. We'll see ya next time. We'll see you next time.